Hello, good evening, everybody. Welcome once again to the stream of a man who doesn't know when to stop and also doesn't know how to properly start. Fun fact, since the last time we streamed Labyrinth of Refrain, I actually never closed the game. I went to boot up my Switch, and it was like this. So I never actually closed the game. It's been running this entire time. If I hit save, it's probably going to give us an insane amount of playtime. Okay, maybe not. Maybe it's a different game I was thinking of. Wasn't there's some game that, like, would keep the save data running in the background? Was that AI? I think that was AI. Yeah. So I probably would have ended up with a save time of, like, 350 hours at this point. I mean, what else is there to do, you know? It's just more of the same. We really just decided to take a break because I really wanted to get myself a latte, and I did, and it was fucking worth it. So, really, at this point, we're just trying to see if we can manage to get ourselves to the bottom of whatever this dungeon is. Everyone in our party is slowly getting stronger and stronger. In case you don't remember, we added 3 brand new party members at the very end of yesterday's stream. We added Esper, who's our pom-pom cheerleader support person. We added Benedict, who is our I'm trying to remember what their purpose was. Oh, right, he's the ne'er-do-well from school. And then we have Sebastian, who I'm gonna just call Sleazy Bastard based on the information that we came up with about his character. Yeah, Tempest. Wait. Tempest, you already did all of the final labyrinth? I thought you just started the post game yesterday. That set of 5 floors took me like 2.5 days on its own. What the hell? Is someone gaming? Hello. And also, I know that I told Color that there wasn't a good opportunity for there to be any performances, but let's see, where did I go? I think I usually pop into Emmys. Where do I usually go when the lounge just vibing? Shit, is it in my server? Do I go to Courtroom? I'm trying to remember where I usually went for people that wanted. Maybe I did go into Courtroom. No, I remember now. There we go. That's how long it's been. That is how long it's been. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. I gotta fix this. Music? Alright, try talking again. Okay, now I need to get it to recognize your thing. Go ahead and talk one more time.
I'm talking one more time. Once again, testing.
There we go. AKL try fuckface, everybody. Look at how many members of our party we have, AKL.
What the?
This is a game where you can have up to 40 puppets in your brigade all at once. I have 15 of them on the front lines fighting, but you can have another 25 in the wings, and while I have never used this mechanic, you can swap between the puppets at any time, as long as they're not dead. So,
is one of these party members you?
Yes, technically. In the front line, our tanks...
You aren't just sending children to die. You're also one of them.
In the front line, our tanks are Subaru, Patrichet, and Reinhardt, with Tez as a support tank. In the long-range lance people, we have myself, Elric, and Reen, with users supporting us, Jay Plays, Vimdeklis, and Hawkeye. Hawkeye, I think, was one I just randomly made, but that was based on Riza. And then a lot of our other characters are either the mods or just random members of chat that got pulled. So our assassins and high DPS are Potassium, yes, based on the banana.
Let's go.
Ren, who has been one of the mainstays of any dungeon crawler I ever do. She's from my IRC days. And Anna, And then we had Rain, Giga and Esper. We added Esper, Cumberbatch, and Sebastian last night at the end of stream. We got Emmy as the doesn't take your shit mage. This guy reminded me of the dude from Excel World, so I added him as a mage. And then there's Pommy as the troubadour of the team. Suzu from the chat, and then we've got the teen girl squad. We've got Shimmy, Shake and Bake, Kate, and Faye as the trio of Hammercat girls.
The Domina's Dommies, if you will.
Yes. And Kate just got a big slammy hammer. So
bless. Let's go.
Yeah. So
you're on the last post game chapter, right?
No, I don't. We're not even at the end of the story yet. I'm just trying to figure out. I don't know how close we are to the end of the game. I want us to get to the end of the game so I can give out this limited edition copy of the sequel, but I don't know. We've just been slowly making progress. So let's see. Yeah, we're on the sex floor, in case you didn't know.
Oh! Oh, that is such a detailed map, though.
Oh my god, this always throws me off. So now we're gonna just collect some free mana and go to the after sex floor. The aftercare floor, I think, is what comes after the sex floor.
Is it after the afterglow? If you will?
Yes.
We had many choices. Afterglow, morning after.
And just in case our front line doesn't do well against the boss, that's what Plan B is for.
Jesus. Oh, God, I've missed your dungeon crawling streams.
Right. All right. Where is? Okay, I think I see it. The Walk of Shame floor.
Meanwhile, I'm expecting your Etrian streams to be less of a dungeon crawler and more of a PowerPoint presentation.
Oh my god. So, Echo, how excited are you for Etrian Origins Collection to come out?
That's gonna be what might get me back, back into, I say, as I've only played one Etrian-like, and that was Persona Q, but that might be what gets me into dungeon crawlers.
Dude, I pray. I'm planning on taking the day off of work the day that it comes out, so that I can stream it for a 12-hour binge. So I hope you're able to tune in for most of it.
Hold this formation.
What day would it be?
I think it's out June 1st or June 4th.
Let me check the calendar.
I'm sure chat can correct me real quick.
If only I was a student, June would be summer vacation, but unfortunately I'm an adult, so I have work and disappointment.
Thank God it's after FWA, right?
Yeah.
I think I
4th is
Incoming.
the Sunday, and 1st is Thursday, so it could be
incoming.
Hoping Sunday.
I mean, that happened during the first FWA, if you remember. It was either FWA or BLFC that Maple Story 2 had just recently come out, and I spent like half of each day at a room party with my laptop open just doing shit in Maple Story 2.
Total annihilation.
Oh yeah, doesn't Tears of the Kingdom come out during FWA?
Oh God! Oh, I thought we were done with like all the games that I wanted being released like close to one another.
Stop resisting.
I still have to play Ishin and the old Persona 3.
Why does MS2 read to me like the sequel to monosodium glutamate? Like, back in the 90s, you all hated MSG, so we took the bad parts out and made it better, introducing MS2. The only thing worse than multiple sclerosis.
It is twice as delicious and 4 times as deadly.
Multiple sclerosis.
How's that?
I don't know if it's because of jaw surgery or because of me getting older, but I slur words a lot more than I used to.
Nah, welcome to my world. I feel like I've always had like a constant lisp.
I'm coming.
That's because of me, bro. We gay for each other.
I told you we'd
I mean,
win.
you're right.
trained.
Man, I just said that with my whole chest. I'm sitting here just hunting in Monhun right now. I'm just It's one of those, like, you know, your brain just kind of idles.
Hell yeah.
You just say it.
All right. Here we are at the after sex floor.
Let's go.
And last time we came here, we got our shit rocked a couple times by... Why are they going in different... What? Oh, these...
Oh.
I was like, wait a minute. I know that I fought multiple of these guys.
This is a fine formation.
Gotcha.
Oh no, we destroyed its bedroom. It literally, we gore crit it and said destroyed its bedroom.
Oh no.
I can do it.
Just leave the man cave alone. That's fine. Kitchen, optional. Bathroom, maybe needed.
Congratulations, slut from yesterday applies today. Anyone else? Well, these things are all... Okay, so when we first showed up here, there were a lot more of this enemy, so I'm very surprised that they didn't respawn when I came back down. All right.
Yeah, this'll do. Yeah.
Go.
So you've played a lot of like dungeon crawlers over the years, and I mean even just on stream.
I definitely wouldn't... Go ahead, go ahead.
What have been like your favorite like dungeon designs? Like, what games have had your favorite dungeon design?
Motherfucker! What have been my favorite dungeon designs?
Because like you look at like the background of this one to me is really striking with like the cosmos and the
Right.
like gravity mechanic.
Once more.
Dungeon designs. I enjoyed the atmosphere of Stranger of Sword City, but the dungeon designs were really uninspired. I don't know if I would say that I specifically remember Demon Gaze's dungeon designs, because at the end of the day,
I told you we'd
like,
win.
Motherfucker, I hate that I'm saying this, but this is another reason why I like Etrian Odyssey so much.
I was wondering. Well, I'm
Okay,
surprised.
no, because I think of... There's a couple different reasons I think of. So first of all is because something that Etrian does that I have not seen happen a lot with other dungeon crawlers is Etrian has really long, winding labyrinths that fill up all of the map or most of the map. But as long as you pay attention very close to the stairs to go to the next part of any floor of the labyrinth, there is almost always a shortcut that you can only access from the other side, but once you do, it becomes a two-way. Which means if you can find that shortcut and then you scurry back and you heal, you don't have to go through that entire map just to get to the next floor. You can cut straight forward and hit the shortcut and go to the next floor. Like, it is the reward for getting through to the end of that floor.
It gives you like a little, not quite fast travel option, but a faster travel option.
Yes, and because the level designers consistently made sure to provide that shortcut once you dealt with the fuckery of that floor, it gave them freedom to do a lot of really interesting layouts with the map, because no matter how tedious, no matter how winding, no matter how difficult that particular floor was, as long as you survived it, you wouldn't have to deal with it in the future if you didn't want to. You could just skip right through it. It was your completion reward. So, you know, looking at this as an example, the fact that I now have to run back because one of my characters got gore crit and I need to recover them, I can use a mud exit, but I'm still gonna have to walk through the rest of the map once I get here. And it's still gonna cost me resources. Versus, if I were to just start at the floor right above this one and then used a shortcut to get straight back to where I was.
I trained for this.
So,
I'm surprised that's not more like regular in dungeon crawlers. That just seems like such a really good quality of life design.
like I said, Etrian's ruined it for everybody else, bar none. All right. There we go. Even if they send it good.
I need to ask you later about what your schedule looks like in April something.
In April?
Yeah,
Let's
I managed to take some like 3 extra days off that I was planning for a trip somewhere else. But those plans fell through, so now I just have 3 days open free on a
Which date range specifically? The numbers, if you have them.
Can I access
Me next.
browser?
This once more.
Yeah, Avian.
Yeah.
I will say, Milena, I genuinely believe that Etrian Odyssey 4 is the best entry point to the series for people who are new to Etrian. I genuinely believe that. It is... I would say it's the least harsh of them. Like, for example, a lot of Etrian, I wouldn't say elitists, but purists think that the true final boss of Etrian Odyssey 4 is probably the easiest fight out of the Etrian franchise. But I also think it's a lot
I told you we'd win.
kinder with how team synergies among the classes work. Etrian Odyssey 5, as an example, like, I really enjoy link-based attacks. So in Etrian Odyssey 4, I had what was called a Landsknecht that would use elemental chasers. And in Etrian Odyssey 5, there was a class that could chase elemental abilities, but it was a lot more restrictive, where they would only chase attacks from other party members that were the same element, not just attacks in general. I'm fucking dead. I am going to...
Not bad.
Poison? Yes. So I really recommend, if you want to get a feel for Etrian Odyssey and see how you feel, I would start with 4.
All right, let's do this.
Is it like the Personas where the numbers don't really, it's not
Missed me.
chronological?
Missed me.
Witness the power.
Yes, with the sole exception being Etrian Odyssey Nexus. Nexus is not tied to any of the other Etrian games, but if you have played the other Etrian games, you will appreciate more of the references. That's the other thing. I agree with Tempest wholly. There are... In Etrian Odyssey 5 and Nexus, well, Nexus gave you a shitload of classes, so you had options, but in 5, based on the type of party you went with, there were certain class specializations that made more sense than others. Like, based on the way I built my party, only one of the 2 monk specializations was worth going for. But in Etrian 4, the way that it handles subclassing, you really can't go wrong. Jesus Christ.
Big cube.
I mean, this is fine. At least I'm not getting gore crit. I'm more worried about if any of their body parts are destroyed.
Let's once more.
Also, it is April 19th to the 23rd.
April 19th through the 23rd.
I can do it.
Yes.
Okay, I will check right after this fight ends.
Good.
What's funny, Karis, is I didn't even plan it that way.
I'm available on the 19th and 20th, and then I am gone for a college convention.
Oh, okay. We may have to figure something out
Hands on
later.
my feet.
Right?
As I expected.
How is Anna level 50, but she still has this little HP?
Oh, that is a big disparity.
She is definitely squishy compared to the rest of the... Maybe it's like a class specialty thing where they're really good in damage, but very, very, very frail. I would expect her to have more HP for being level halfway to 99.
I don't know. That seems. Is there like a class upgrade?
Well, I haven't refreshed anyone's class. I haven't rebirthed anyone. But like, for example, you look at the Hammer Girls at level 95, and they've got over 2,000 HP. So the fact that she's halfway to that and still only has 575 is really concerning. Look at how much Subaru has. Subaru has over 5,000 HP.
Huh.
Familiar flower shoes. That looks like it could be an upgrade. Thank you very much. This is my engagement necklace. Avoid and hit. Okay. Oh, that's right, because she doesn't get to fucking equip shoes because of the way that her stupid weapon works.
You can't equip shoes?
Can't equip shoes. No shoes.
Oh.
Donum power, 20, dexterity, charm, crit resistance. I actually... Void and hit. Donum power. Okay. I like that these gave crit chance. Okay. Crit resistance, stun resistance, abyss resistance. Donum power. Maybe it'll be better on one of the backline DPS. Crow's feet. That's good. Dream glass slippers, that's good. I think we can probably replace this one. Yeah.
I've actually got to lurk for now, but I will be lurking in chat.
Okay. What's up, everybody? So yeah, we are just hopefully finishing this dungeon tonight. I still don't know how close we are to the end of the game, but we'll find out soon enough.
I know. Me next. Justice wins.
I am so tired. Oh, that's right. I was supposed to fucking stop at Walgreens to get more Red Bull. Because I gave away... So, I'm like best friends with everyone at the Toyota maintenance place because I got Red Bull for the lady working the front desk who ordered my Lyft for me. I gave a Red Bull to the Uber driver who picked me up, who had to deal with traffic. And then I got boba tea for both the other woman working the front desk as well as the maintenance person who was in charge of handling my report. So...
Incoming!
I made friends with everybody today. She literally, I mean, I don't know if she just says that to everyone, but her name was Maya, and she's like, "You are now my favorite customer. Here's my business card. Next time you bring it in, just tell them you're requesting me, and I'll hook you up with the good stuff. I'll get you the good business." I'm sorry, Gun Knights Pact? What is a Gun Knight Pact? Place a puppet, okay, will be attacker attack, attacker hit. High chance to reflect incoming slash damage, raises crit chance for 3 rounds. Skewer enemies with a flaming spear.
ready to engage.
There's a
Better than
lot
nothing.
of this witch.
Once more. Yeah! I'm coming.
Incoming. Yeah, I can.
I don't know if this is the final dungeon. I have no idea how close to the end of the story we are. I'd like to think we're relatively close considering how long that
We did it.
that one particular tower was with the 3 different areas. I know that some folks really want me to do the post game, but I'm about ready to move on to something else. Also because I feel like the post game involves fucking around with numbers to a degree that I'm not prepared to handle. Something else like Galeria. Nah, I want to try something else. I think we're due for a Trails game, to be perfectly honest. Oh, that's all it says is oh. XCOM. Karis, I want to enjoy gaming again. Please and thanks.
Let's do it. Let's go with this formation once more.
Yeah.
Well, it's also because Jay plays, I'm aware that in order to get like the golden ending for this game that you have to beat all the super bosses, and on hard mode that is going to necessitate having a rebirthed team with like specialized equipment, and I'm sure it's going to also require me to like know what I'm doing for subclassing, and I just don't have the time to dedicate to that. Excuse me.
Let the battle begin.
Sure about this?
There.
Incoming. Follow me.
Incoming. All right, we got it.
I can do gotcha.
I know.
Here I come! Total annihilation.
Well, we already have one replacement happening. We've got Mega Man X Command Mission replacing Outbound Ghost. But yes, we do need to be prepared to have another game ready. Hey, we got the mysterious key, which means now we can open all those treasure chests that we skipped before that had or required the mysterious key. Why? Why give me something with such a shitty fucking cheap fog shield? Increases a void and allows you to guard. Come on. Because of that one prefix, it's just automatically worse. Come on, man. Oh my god, Like a Dragon Ishin is already coming out? Jesus.
Fight.
I still haven't made time for the original Like a... Like, that's what I'm thinking about. Between Like a Dragon and Like a Dragon Ishin and Tales of Arise.
Incoming.
Incoming.
Speaking of which, I need to make sure that GameStop, for some reason, isn't on my fucking blacklist or blocked senders list, because I missed out on getting my super cheap copy of Tales of Arise when it was on sale because I completely forgot I ordered it and I never got any reminders, and then it canceled my order because I hadn't picked it up for a week. Okay, I have it listed. I have them listed as a safe sender. So I don't know why they never emailed or texted me to let me know I needed to pick up my game. I'm inclined to believe now that that's on them. GameStop used to be really... Like, they never sent me any notification. They didn't tell me when the game was ready for pickup. They didn't send a reminder when I was failing to come get it. Triangle strategy. So many fucking games. Oh my god, I stole Crow's feet. Oh wait, I actually need that on someone else. But their avoid and hit is way too good. Sure. Poor Reen. Poor Reen being unlucky. Alright, so we took care of this, so now we need to go back and flip gravity over.
time to go to work.
Dude, I am
I
surprised,
can work
Vim,
with this
at how many
formation.
memes I see about Pizza Tower. Like, I don't get this reference to special guest or like all of these crossover images that are happening. Well, that's right, and I still need I still need to play Octopath at all. I'm honestly depressed at this point with how many games I haven't even started yet. My eyes are getting heavy just thinking about it.
Who's next?
And that's the saddest part. Is like genuinely starting to wonder how many of these games I'll never get around to because I'm gonna fucking die before I actually am able to make the time for them. You thought you would outgrow gaming by 18? I don't think I've outgrown gaming. I think gaming has undergrown me. Gaming, the time required for gaming involves people who are much younger than I will ever be. The casual part of just exploring the entire map. I do wish... I hate that we're getting these one-time equipment pieces and we keep getting these prefixes that make them awful. I'm pretty sure Wounded is just gonna automatically make this god-awful. Or at least not as good as it could be. Did you tell them the story? Like, what did you tell them about the inspiration for it? I'm so curious now. Sure, the clips I took. I love the art so much. I'm so grateful you took my recommendation. Thank you.
The battle's starting. Sure about this?
There.
This is part, Pinky, of why I'm so excited for when I get to come to conventions that you guys are gonna be able to see me at, is because I finally get a chance to like show you guys how authentically excited and grateful I am to get to spend time with you, not just when I'm talking at you on my streams. It's because I recognize that you exist, that you guys exist beyond me and my career. Like, I know that I've been looking at potential places for us to go during the convention, and I know that there was one place that we were looking at going to, but it required everyone to be 21, and I straight up said, I remember telling someone, wherever we go, I want everyone that I'm hanging out with to be able to come with me. I don't want anyone to have to wait behind when I told them I was going to make time for them. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean, is that the place said everyone had to be 21. And so I got worried that we were going to have to leave someone behind. I'm like, I don't want to do that. It's more about the company than it is the location, so...
Incoming!
We'll figure it out. I promise we'll figure it out.
Let's go with this formation. Here, jackpot!
This is gonna be
Huh, tuh.
Follow me.
Take that!
I saw that you recommended a ramen place. Like I said, we're looking into it.
Yep.
Ugh.
Incoming. Yeah. Follow me.
Who's next?
All right. Let's see. Memory that is guarded on all sides. Wonder what this could be about. A memory flows into you. Several years later, there was a knock at Velnia's door, and Fiona lets herself into Velnia's room.
For you, Velnia.
Velnia takes the letter from Fiona.
Another anonymous letter, huh? Who's writing to you?
None of your business.
Velnia opens a desk drawer, revealing scores of unopened letters, and adds this most recent one to the pile.
Off to the king's court tomorrow, eh? His Majesty must have terrible judgment if he chose you to be his court wit.
Why? Why did it cut off the sound? You could tell that was her going, huh, but it came off as, huh. Why does the audio cut off so abruptly? It does not make sense to me. Pongo chicken sounds like it would be good. Oh boy. Oh, I'm feeling a boss fight. A memory flows into you. Perhaps it was a whim, or maybe it was the nostalgia of this special place, but Velnia finally opens the letter she received.
Dear Velnia, I hope you are well. I can't say the same about me. I wish I could see you again. Also, I'm pregnant with Lord Metanilla's child. I wonder how many letters I've sent. I understand if you can't forgive me, but if it's possible...
Pregnant? She's pregnant with that bastard's child?
Velnia's rage begins to build, clouding her memories of the past. Velnia suddenly vomits. A page from Isara's letter begins to rise into the air, glowing with magical energy. I'm full sending a guess about Luca. Yeah. Yeah. Sensing the mana emanating from the glowing page, Velnia reaches out and plucks it from the air.
Beneath the rubble, I pray that these items will be of use to you.
Here?
Following the instructions contained in the letter, Velnia discovers an old book, a small key, and a pendant.
What are these?
When all the memory gates were opened, particles of light began to gather into the shape of a key. I wonder if that's Isara. No. No, never mind. I don't know what that means. Maybe it's the Dronya Clavis? D-R-O-N-Y-A? You obtain the key from Madame Dronya's memories. Deliver it to her. My witch's intuition is gnawing at me. Is this really the right place? I'm running out of time. It will be impossible for me to escape it. I must find a place to settle soon. I must hurry. Alright, well, I need to get into a fight real quick. Just so that I can, redeem my EXP.
Time to go to work.
It's up there.
Right there. Got it.
Jesus! Holy crap, that wasn't even from my magic users. That was from the assassins.
Not bad.
I trained for this.
Now I wish I could figure out how powerful it would be in the hands of the magicians. Jesus Christ. But it's better for their attack, defense, and hit to be increased. We have way too much mana for our own good.
I can work with this.
This'll.
Not
I'm
bad.
hard. This'll.
I feel loose and... This is...
Who just leveled up? This guy. I trained for this.
Oh, it's time for actual story. We're almost at 69 hours, too. Let's go!
Excellent. Well done, Tracty. Now we have at least one key. Only 2 keys remain, and we know Baba has one of them. So the other key must still be underground. And we only have 6 days left.
Dronya, what exactly are these keys? And what are you planning to do once you collect them all?
Don't worry about it. What about you? What have you been looking for this whole time?
I have my reasons for searching the labyrinth, and I don't need to share those reasons with you.
Very well. But you should know, you've made a huge mistake by not asking me for advice. At any rate, if you still haven't found what you're after, it's either long gone or it never existed. Wait, where's Luca?
She was right here.
Oh no! That little girl got run over by a carriage!
Oh wait, don't be dead. Marietta tends to Luca as Dronya and Neldo watch in silence.
She's still unconscious. What exactly happened?
Witnesses say she staggered into the path of an oncoming carriage.
Oh.
Damn it. Damn it! I should have been paying better attention.
Neldo, I leave this matter to you.
Hey! Where do you think you're going?
I'm going back to the caravan.
What? You're just gonna leave Luca like this? Stay here. There must be something you can do.
I didn't travel to this town just to look after dead weight.
How dare you!
Neldo rises to his feet, enraged, but Marietta shakes her head at him.
Never mind. Just go away.
My investigation is complete.
Good work. Now, I want you to stay by Luca's side.
Lady Luca? But I'm your...
It's fine, just do what I say. It's for your own good.
As you wish, ma'am.
What is going on?
Tracty, do you think I'm heartless too? Never mind. You don't need to answer that. If I use my magic, Luca would probably recover. But that will make it harder to find the other 2 keys in time. The one Baba stole must be somewhere in this town. Above ground, not in the labyrinth. Damn it. If I can't get all 3 keys, then what's the point? Luca!
See? Why does it keep dropping? Why? Listen to this line again.
Luca!
It cuts off so suddenly. Just add like a quarter of a second to the end of each of these files.
What am I even saying?
Maybe.
Huh? Why are the lights out?
In the darkness of the caravan, something reaches out and strikes Dronia across her eyes, blinding her.
My eyes!
A fitting punishment for the wicked witch who has disturbed the peace of our fair town.
Listen to that cut! What the hell was that? Listen to the cut on this one!
A fitting punishment for the wicked witch who has disturbed the peace of our fair town.
How?
And I'm sorry, but more beautiful than me? Why, a rumor like that must be quashed swiftly.
Swiftly!
And I'm sorry, but more beautiful than me? Why, a rumor like that must be quashed swiftly. Now remember, I'm paying you two a lot of money.
Leave it to us. You nearly killed us last time with your weird magic. Time to even the score. Ugh. Goddamn witch!
Those soldiers from before. Of course. This is revenge.
Now do her face next.
Could we save that bit of business for last, my lady? We have a long night ahead of us.
How vulgar. But so be it. She seems weak enough that I can leave the rest to you. When you're finished, throw her down the well of Kalaza. No one will find her there.
No. I can't move. Did I break a bone? No. That's not it. I'm trembling. I can't move. I guess I'm weaker than I thought right now.
Now, I shall take my leave. Frank, escort me home. I would hate to be caught by an unclean one.
Jesus Christ.
Huh? Me? But I want to stay.
What was that?
Yes, ma'am. Right away.
Farewell, wicked witch. You have no one but your face to blame for this.
I guess this is karma. What could I have done?
This is gonna give me more fake out credits. Okay. Okay. I don't think there can be a bad ending. Like, we didn't have to make choices. Great. So maybe we're not even close to the end of the game. Maybe each of these credits indicates the end of like an act, and now we're in the third act of the game. I'm not gonna trust when the actual credits play. I was hoping there'd be fake names on this. Oh, because it says dead end. We strongly recommend saving this data to a separate file. All right, now we're in slot 3, baby. What the hell is this all about?
Labyrinth of Refrain, Coven of Dusk.
What if I say no?
Labyrinth of Refrain,
Oh, okay.
Coven of Dusk.
Like, what if it was like a trick question where I had to say no in order to, like, do you want to return to the story? And then you press no, and then it says, do you want to get to the truth? And then you say yes, and that's how, like, imagine if saying return to the story would always lead you to a dead end, and it's only once you say no that you get given the option to take a different route. Dronia is falling asleep.
Madam Junior, please clean up once in a while. It's good exercise and you'll feel much better.
All right. Luca is a weird motherfucker, okay? Luca has something to do with this, where anytime Dronia would have died or met a bad ending, if she were by herself, Luca or their involvement is what prevents her from meeting that end. Whether this is just like a symbolism of your life is only able to continue on because Luca's been there for you, or if this is Luca fucking around with shit. Dronia, still half asleep, picks up a broom before coming to her senses. She then promptly puts it back.
Clean? What am I thinking? This is her job. Ah, Luca! No, she wouldn't be out here. What am I doing?
Dronia hears the broom fall over inside the caravan.
Huh? Huh? Why are the lights out?
In the darkness of the caravan, a burly soldier suddenly strikes Dronia across the face.
You nearly killed us last time with your weird magic. Time to even the score.
Those soldiers from before. Of course. This is revenge.
Goddamn witch!
The darkness inside the caravan is suddenly pierced by two bright red lights.
But in this darkness, I have the... But...
Yes! Ah! Yes! Oh! I had one chance! I had one chance! And I did it! Yes! Yes!
Mikhail, Frank, don't take another step.
From behind a curtain, Juliet hides and watches this scene unfold.
Why? Why are you here?
We were ordered by Lady Juliet to punish the evil witch.
What are you idiots doing? Hurry up before she...
So, you're behind this.
Please! We only did this for the money!
Get out. Don't ever come back. I can't get up. I'm so weak right now. It's almost funny. I guess this is karma. Huh? What's that?
Dronia noticed a small box under the desk. It was the gift Luca tried to give Dronia on her birthday. Though the box seemed just barely out of reach, Dronia managed to grab it. Inside, there was a letter.
This terrible handwriting. Luca wrote this?
Happy birthday! Happy birthday, Auntie Dronia! Yay! I know you get mad when I call you Auntie, so I wrote it instead. Auntie Dronia, you are the best auntie ever, and I love you so much. I'm gonna make you a yummy meal with lots of yummy things, like potatoes. It's gonna be amazing. On my next birthday, I would love it if you could tell me about Mama when she was young. I get lonely when you're not around, so I hope you'll stay with me. I don't like getting scolded, but I'm gonna work hard and make you proud. You'll see. The end.
Huh? Who's she calling Auntie? That kid must be mistaking me for someone else.
Dronia tried to get up, but she couldn't move.
Luca. Hey. Luca. No. She's not here. If I do nothing, she won't come back. She'll be gone. For the rest of my life. Huh? Am I? Crying? Why? Because I imagined life without her? How did I let her get to me?
Covered in blood and tears, Dronia's memories dissolve into a murky cloud as she slowly loses consciousness.
Hello? What's next puppet show? Do you think you can make it more
Stronya!
Special guest, everybody! Say hello to the princess! What? There you go. Amanda! Come here! She is much more comfortable when Sage holds her versus me. Amanda! Come here! Come here! I'm not gonna go pick him up, but if he comes over to me, we'll get a hello. Amanda! Come here! Come here, bud. He'll come over.
Miss Stronya? Are you okay?
Fritz shakes Dronya, but she is unresponsive.
I gotta get help! Boss! Hurry! Hurry!
The screams are coming from Dronya when they tried moving her broken body. What up, Geneva? And Tempest, thank you for the tier 1 subscription.
Boss? Huh? Okay. Okay. Get Luca? Got it. I'll go get her right now.
Oh, it's so bad. Come on. Why? For a console that's so good at portability, why does it have to struggle so much? I mean, that's how you can tell that the Switch is getting on in years, is as games continue to get more advanced, the Switch is just not able... It's able to handle the games, but you noticed how at the start of the console life cycle, the Switch could keep pace, but offered portability. And now it still offers the portability that other games don't, but it feels like the cracks on each game are getting bigger, and like the sacrifices to quality or consistency and stability become more and more glaring the older the console gets, as the game development cycle keeps getting more complex.
Dronya!
Boss! This guy says he'll take care of Dronya for Luca. Yeah. Huh? Really? Okay. He bandaged her up, but she's still out cold. There's not much else he can do.
I see. Let me step in.
I mean, it's easy to remember, the Switch released on the same day as Breath of the Wild. So it's almost 6 years old. That is so crazy to me. That is so crazy to me. I was on the flagship game for the Nintendo Switch. What the fuck? What the fuck? Nemto grunts an acknowledgement, and at that moment, Dronya regains consciousness. It feels weird, you guys. Like, I don't know. Like, you guys should be able to identify with this. Like, there's plenty of moments in life where we're like, we act as the observers to things, but none of us ever conceptualize that if it had been a different time or a different place, that we could have been a part of that, you know? No one thinks to themselves, I'm gonna be part of the first voice Zelda game. I'm gonna be on... Like, imagine if Luigi's Mansion had voices, you know?
Hey, Dronya? You with us?
Oh, it's you. Sorry, but... Can you take care of Luca for me?
She was just mumbling. Did she say, take care of Luca? And apologize? Damn it. What's going on?
Is it okay for us to go? We can leave her with you, right?
Oh, yeah, that's fine. I'll take over from here.
Is this the academy? No. It's the Abbey.
Hold on. Hold on. What? What? Hold on. Hold on. I need to mute something real quick. Give me a second. I was curious if I had booked a different project, and it's more work for it's additional work for another project that I have already done before, but that makes more sense. It's like, wow, that's a lot of estimated recording hours. 1 second, because I need to give them my availability. Is that this month or next month? That is this month. Okay. Okay. I can do anytime 6 to 10 on the 27th, or unfortunately that's my only availability along those dates, as I am either double booked or traveling on all of the others. I can also do tomorrow. Wait, can I do tomorrow? Yes. If I offer tomorrow and they tell me to make myself available tomorrow, I will be triple booked tomorrow. I mean, I'll offer it to him. I just kind of hope they don't take it. A one-way trip to suffering, but also a one-way trip to affording my mortgage. Dronya enters the room.
Madame Dronya, you're awake. I'm so relieved.
I'm okay now.
Here's what I want to know. Is the bandaged eye going to switch if she faces to the left? It's her left eye right now. Is it going to be her right eye when it flips? Dronya looks down at Luca.
Luca is still unconscious. The doctor says she is unlikely to recover.
I see.
Are you just gonna leave her like this? You might be able to look the other way, but I'm not going to give up.
Why is it so bad now? Okay, early on in the game, it would just kind of cut off towards the end. Now it is just straight up fucking the words up.
Are you just gonna leave her like this? You might be able to look the other way, but I'm not going to give up. Are you just gonna leave her like this? You might be able to look the other way, but I'm not going to give up.
I'm convinced that if I keep playing this, eventually more and more of the sentence is going to cut until eventually goes, are you just going to leave her like this? You might be
Shut up and listen to me. There is one way to save her.
What? Really?
Luca is a witch, just like me. Infusing her with magical energy will completely heal her wounds. At the Witch Academy, we would heal ourselves by consuming potions that would infuse us with magic. But potions aren't an option in this situation. So a magic infusion is our best bet.
You're not lying, are you?
Why would I lie about this?
Then do it, Dronya! Do it right now! You have to save Luca, even if it kills you.
Buddy. Whoa. Back up. Who died and put the stick up your ass?
Infuse her with magic like your life depends on it. I swear, if Luca doesn't recover from this, I will kill you.
Crude as ever, I see. By the way, did you leave Tracty back at the caravan? If it gets burned again, Luca is in no condition to help us repair it.
It's right here.
Dronya takes the Tractatus de Monstrum into her hands and whispers softly to it.
Tracty. No. Tractatus de Monstrum. Until Luca is healed, I cannot provide you with any support. Only 5 days remain. You must find the key underground on your own. You're starting to take after me. Neldo, take care of Tracty for me. You should be able to use some of the facilities within the caravan.
Understood. I'm trusting you with Luca. This plan of yours better work.
Remember who you're talking to.
Take care, Sue. For Madame and Dronya and Luca's sake, keep exploring the other dimension. New abilities! What do we got? Oh, we gotta reveal some true natures. All right, we're revealing everybody's nature. All right, Patricia. What the fuck? What the hell? All right, what about Reinhardt? All right, Tez, here we go. Brave and average. What about me? Okay. Elric. We're working through it. Reen. Nah, that's probably the first one that I wouldn't say is a good match. He is definitely not average. Rain. Aww. Potassium. Mischievous and happy. Ren. Okay. Okay, so I'm guessing it's either like average, happy, or something else. Because we're getting a lot of repeats here. And the first one was one that we gave ourselves. Oh, never mind. Well, that's bullshit. Never mind. This game does not know what it's talking about. Jay plays is zealous and average. Gigas. I'm just really fucking happy. What about Emmy? No, I feel like she's definitely not average to me. What about Pommy? He is not average. I was waiting for pure and happy or pure and mischievous. Suzu. Okay. He's just average and average. All right, here we go. Shimmy. Faye. And Kate. Esper. I don't think you can be both neurotic and average. Cumberbatch. Precise? Precise. Okay. Why? Why? It's so basic. There's got to be something that I'm missing. All right, so it said we have to... For Madame Dronia and Luca's sake, keep exploring the other dimension. Is this where we're going? A young girl wearing some sort of mask sits by herself, staring out at the water. The girl suddenly rises and runs toward the unmanned boat that came drifting toward the dock. There is a worn indentation at the spot where the young girl had been sitting. You leave the area. You see a casket, flowers, and mementos belonging to the deceased. The girl rummages through the items and smiles when a shiny plate catches her eye. Sliding the plate beneath her clothes, the girl wraps her tail around one of the casket handles and begins to drag it away. Whoa! She drags the casket behind her. She runs toward a white building.
You saw that too, ha? That girl's name is Porty. She's the only gravekeeper here.
Suddenly, a ghostly apparition appears and starts to talk your ear off.
Who am I? Just a foolish soul who can't even die right. That's why I'm still here, wandering this world. You guys are magical creatures, eh? You know, if you think about it, you guys aren't that different from me.
With that, Holly disappears. Hello, girls, Porte. She's the gravekeeper. Speak to her. How do I know this ghost's name is Holly? Giant gate is shut tight and will not open. Porte appears to notice you, but she doesn't seem terribly concerned by your presence. Porte opens the gate with a key, then drags the casket inside. The giant gate is locked from the inside.
Only the gravekeeper can open this gate. This building is pretty old. I'm sure you can find another way inside. But I'm not gonna tell you where it is. Why would you expect me to help?
With that, Holly disappears. Putting the hoe in Holly, Jesus Christ. I hope it's just totally fucked up inside these doors.
Great.
Ooh, this is the theme from the boss fight.
Another battle?
Oh, I don't know what that is, but I don't like how it looks.
We did it.
Okay. That thing gave me 20 karma. I think just killing that thing gave me 20 karma. So I don't know how I feel about this.
Time to go to work.
I know my role.
How's that?
I can do it!
Missed. Take that.
Who's next?
Oh, it says on the left? Okay. This almost feels like an Undertale or Deltarune track.
begin. This is a fine formation.
Here, jackpot.
Yeah,
Not bad.
yeah.
I'm coming.
Total annihilation.
The other thing I don't like is that the music resets after every fight. So we're gonna get sick of hearing it's gonna get tired really quick. Oh, it's already stuck in my head. What are you talking about?
Ready to engage. Good formation.
One jackpot.
Incoming. Yeah, there.
Tuh.
Follow me.
Yeah.
Justice wins.
We just went over 69 hours. No, that's not a joke.
Fight.
I can work with this formation. How's there? Once. How's that? Here. Once there. Once more.
Hey, bud.
Come here. Panda, come here. Come here, bud. Wow, he really does not want to be with me. What an asshole. Yes, I'm gonna do it every time. Deal with it. Ooh, why is it raining on this side? Curioso. I hope the further we get into this, the darker and more devastating this area begins to look. I love the idea of labyrinths where, like, the further into them you get, the more the reality of the world comes into view as the facade rips itself apart. I'm a big fan of stuff like that. And then eventually, like, in one of the last areas, we get one more trip outside, and it's just like, the sky is fucking dripping as if it was bleeding from the top down.
Hold this formation, okay? Here.
I can do it.
I want to see fucking ghost faces in the horizon.
It's our chance to attack.
Like the entire sky itself is actually a living, pulsing creature.
Me next. Got you.
Excellent victory.
Oh no. Porte appears to be engrossed in her work. She pulls out a casket, checks the date on the label before replacing it with a new one, and drops the casket down a hole. Ignoring your presence, she continues working intently. Hey, fancy meeting you all here. I'm not following you guys or anything. You see, that's Porte's job. She stores all these caskets as they drift in until it's time to send them to the morgue. And when that time comes, down the hole the casket goes. No one knows where that hole leads, but the rules here are clear, and Porte's got a job to do. Finished with her task, Porte glances at you before running off again. She's a hard worker. Holly chuckles, then disappears. Sure, of course we gotta go down a hole. Why wouldn't we? Just gotta finish exploring these caverns. I tried Darkest Dungeon, and the way that the RNG is so frequently tailored to just fuck you over really frustrated me. I'm fine with a fight being hard just because the enemy is tough, but when the game is like, I am literally going to make RNG hate you all the time, and you have to win despite that, nope. For my own mental health, I'm not going to subject myself to that.
Stop resisting. Nice.
There.
Ah, but see, Cam, there was a reward for actually finishing that challenge in time. And, as frustrating as it might have been, if I had had more time to myself to play it...
I can...
Missed me.
Victory.
Happy thoughts, hydrate? Okay. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta get something to hydrate with. Listen, I know what the American dream used to be. But we can all agree that what used to be the American dream is not the reality anymore. You know what part of the American dream is for me? When you grab something from your fridge and it is uncomfortably cold. Because let's be honest, like that's just one of the things you don't pay attention to until it happens, where you're like, wow, I can grab something from my fridge and it is actually chilled. some reason... There we go. Electricity is the American dream. You're not wrong.
Fight!
An excellent lineup.
Once more.
There! You thought you could do
Wait, I thought you said it would tell you if your karma increases. Oh, there we go. Okay. I thought it would say it in the middle of the fight. Alright, well, before I fuck this up, I better set a mud exit. Excuse me. Jesus.
Time to go to work.
This is a fine formation.
Once more.
Yeah!
Oh,
I can do it!
Missed me. Now you're screwed.
Yeah! Now what?
We did it.
This bothers me so much because it sounds so much like a track you'd expect from Deltarune. It still boggles my mind that this late into the game, we are getting the most basic equipment drops.
Don't get cocky now.
This is a fine formation.
Here, jackpot.
Incoming! Yeah! Follow me! How bold it...
Missed me. Huh? Now you're screwed.
I know.
Victory!
So the question is, do we go up or do we fall into the hole? Because logic suggests I'm supposed to go into the hole. I mean, normal logic would not work like that, but this is game logic we're operating on right now. Alright, well, I'm gonna see what's on this second floor first. A holy air drifts along this floor. It seems that sinful invaders will not be tolerated. Tread with caution. You'll take damage on this floor based on your karma, i.e. your past misdeeds. You can view your karma at the Tractatus information screen. Karma increases by defeating enemies and completing certain events. Depending on your actions, your karma can get rather high. In addition to taking damage from this floor, karma also increases your susceptibility to critical hits. Return to base to fix your past mistakes. So I'm going to assume that because my karma is 40, that it's going to do 40 damage to me every step I take. Yes, I was correct. All right. So I will come back here after I've had a chance to go back and take care of my karma. So just in general, we know that if the enemy has a if they have a red symbol near their name, that means they are hostile and it's okay to take care of them or take them out. But if, like that owl creature, they have a gray or a neutral symbol,
This here.
you can see next to its name, it's not red, it's just gray, which means it's neutral. So any enemy like that, we cannot destroy when we go back. And since I'm probably, well, I don't know if we're about to... We'll see what happens. Port pulls a casket from a shelf and crawls inside of it. The path is too narrow and cannot be entered from here. Oh, you piece of shit. You know what? No. Well, I guess I should talk to her first, just in case she ends up going somewhere that's down the hole and I need to follow in after her. As you peek inside, the room is suddenly illuminated by the dim light of a single candle. The inside appears to be filled with junk, though it is neatly arranged. Port looks at the shiny plate she found today and places it gently on the shelf. Found you, Tracty. I'm exploring the layout of this building, but I haven't found the next antechamber. This world seems rather lacking, but until we find the antechamber, we can't progress any further. If I find anything, I'll let you know. With that, Neldo silently walks away. Wait a minute. So what is... Wasn't the whole thing about this well that, like, Neldo or humans aren't able to go there? Holly suddenly appears before you. I don't know why you guys would come to this barren 1,000-year-old island, but it looks like today is almost over. Here, there is no yesterday or tomorrow, just a today that goes on forever. With that, Holly disappears. Perhaps you should return to base for now. No! No! I'm exploring, bitch! Shut up! There's a hole that looks dangerous. I gotta jump down it. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, I deserved that. I deserved that. Listen, what person is gonna see that and not traverse down it? All right? All right? That was necessary. Now I know. That's right. What better a time to try that out than with non-human puppets? That is the time to figure that shit out. Every hole is a chance. No! 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 Cease! No more of that! We are ending that discussion right there. Goodness gracious. Holy shit, no! Disgusting! That is true. That's there. Of course there's no hole I won't enter. Otherwise, what have I been doing my whole life? Hey, Tez, you're not allowed to come over there. Only I can. That's my hole. Dronia clasps Luca's hand and begins to infuse her with magical energy.
Jeez, this kid is a handful. I'm nursing you back to health with my own magical energy, you know? This is a real treat.
Color, you are the horniest member of the mod team lately, okay? You don't get to talk. You are the Junji Ito. Slowly, Dronia begins to caress Luca's hand with her thumb.
I never realized just how small your hands are.
5 days remain. Continue exploring the other world. Oh, this is gonna be a thing where Luca's unconscious for like the 6 days and then comes to right at the very end. Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't like where this is going. Free mana. No, do not go down the hole again. I wish there was like an ability that you could get. Imagine if like there was a puppet class that gets a passive that makes them take like 90% less fall damage. And that is the way that you get to explore those places, because you basically have to let your full party wipe except for that puppet and then bring everyone else back from the dead.
Yep, this'll do.
Here, jackpot!
Incoming.
Okay, but hear me out. Why does no one think to just put a rock underneath them and then jump down the hole? You and the rock will fall at the same speed because of the law of gravity, and then right before you and the rock would hit the bottom of the floor, jump off the rock.
Incoming! Now you're screwed!
Missed!
I'll go too!
We did it!
Better yet, why bother standing on the rock? Why not have the rock carry me? I think I can be carried by Vin Diesel. Dwayne Johnson? I always get that wrong. Brother. I'm gonna have to leave before I've even started, just because
Don't get
my
cocky
mana's
now.
gonna go over the limit. That is a lot of jellyfish.
Let's go with this formation. How's jackpot?
Follow me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Victory.
All right, so note to self: do not kill anything that's gonna give us karma.
Another battle?
Nope. Please run. Please
I can
run.
work with this formation.
Please leave. Please leave. Don't make me run. I don't want to ruin my fucking... I don't want to ruin my, my compiled or my collected EXP. I don't think they're gonna run. I think I have to leave and ruin my collection. Is that an instant kill spell?
Missed me.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna leave me alone.
Hold this formation, okay?
It says diving punishment. It's not divine punishment, it's diving punishment.
Let's go with this formation.
Missed me.
What are these enemies? They're trying to kill me? They're fully healing me?
This is a fine formation. Yep.
When in danger, run.
This music's pretty cool, though. I will say, I do feel like out of all the dungeon crawlers I've played, I would say Etrian Odyssey has the best overall adventure music. This game has the best overall atmospheric music, and Demon Gaze is kind of in the middle. I enjoy Demon Gaze's soundtrack, but I also am willing to acknowledge that it doesn't really specialize in any particular thing. It's a very... I wouldn't even say tropey. It's just... It's a soundtrack, and that's all I have to say about it. And I can't really put... I can't compare this game's soundtrack to Etrian Odyssey's because this is a game that is trying to tell a story. It wants the music to contribute to the story. Etrian Odyssey makes no secret about the fact that you are supposed to be the creator of the story. It leaves so much to your imagination and asks you to come up with the backstory for your guild and all of its members. So it makes sense that the music in Etrian Odyssey, by comparison, is more of a open adventure, grandiose excursion kind of feeling. That actually pisses me off. That really pisses me off. That is a one-time treasure chest item that gets assigned a random prefix. God fucking damn it. So stupid. It's not even worth using because of the fact that it's so much weaker. So for those of you who don't know, this is one of the things that frustrates me about this game is, so these chests that you need specific keys by progressing in the story will give you an item inside. Like, I'm pretty sure that it would always have been that bow. But any item in this game has a chance to have a prefix. Some prefixes are good, some are neutral, some are bad. For example, there was a prefix that gave my weapon a 60% chance to poison that normally was not on the weapon. There is a prefix that made a weapon made a piece of equipment extremely unlucky. And from what I understand, like you can see, broken, refined, we actually got a really good drop early on. What was it called? We got the Immortal Great Qatar, which has a really good crit resistance and something else. What else did we get? Then a Mirage Gauntlet. We had like there we go, the Shining Tower Shield with 98% crit resistance. So you can get really good stuff. But my understanding is even the one-time receipt items that you get from these chests can have a random prefix applied to them, which means this bow which by all accounts should have been an upgrade bow for Elric, happened to get a really fucking terrible prefix. So it's effectively worthless. There is no mechanic in this game to re-roll items that have bad passives on them. To my knowledge, there is no way to re-roll. So I just have to deal with the fact that that is gone. Or useless.
Nice. I'll get you next time.
I think it...
Let's do it!
Okay, I don't think there's any other enemy on this floor.
This formation?
What would be interesting is, what if the enemy changes based on how high your karma is?
Incoming!
Like, what if these things look completely different
Nicely!
once you're at 99 karma?
Call it a day, guys.
If there were enough enemies in close proximity, I might actually test that out. But not when it's this spread out. That's what I want to know, but I don't feel like walking around in these corridors taking damage on every single step just to find out. Maybe if there was a battle where there were like 4 or 5 of them and I could ramp up 80 to 100 karma in a single fight, sure. You get those Dragalia lost terms out of your mouth, Vim. We don't talk about that in this household anymore.
I'm on fire!
All right.
Hold this formation, okay? Once more.
Incoming.
We're at a dead end, so let's see what happens if I hit.
We did it! Let the battle begin! There.
Yeah.
We won! Let the battle begin! Once more!
Who's next?
I don't know how we're gonna get more to show up. Anna's gonna fucking die at this rate. Unless we get insanely lucky. I need... Oh, okay, okay.
Let the battle be.
Once more!
Incoming.
We did it!
Incoming!
Here!
Oh. How's that?
I can do it! Take that!
Alright, now we have to get into one more fight now that our karma's at 99. No, I think it caps out at 99. I think it'll just take them as low as 1, but it won't kill. Oh, never mind. All right, it is not worth. It was not worth this risk. I'm just going home. Fuck this. I ain't sticking around to see what happens.
Who just love?
I trained for this.
Hold on. I didn't see another thing I needed to... Ah, okay.
Let's do it!
Nice!
Once more!
Incoming! There!
Ugh.
Follow me! Huh. Yeah! Victory!
I never actually changed my karma, did I? No, I didn't, because I'm stupid as fuck. I keep forgetting this every fucking time. There we go. All right, one more time.
Another battle? We sure about this?
Here!
Huh. Follow me! Yeah! Yeah! Huh.
Huh?
You thought you could defeat me?
And I just know that it's not worth stockpiling EXP for the moment, just because of those stupid owls ruining it. A masked girl sits alone, staring out at the water. The girl suddenly rises and runs towards the unmanned boat that came drifting toward the dock. You see a casket, flowers, and mementos belonging to the deceased. The girl rummages through the items but doesn't look pleased with any of them. She seems disappointed, but quickly regains her composure and stands with her back facing the casket. The girl wraps her tail around one of the casket handles, begins to drag it away. Whoa. She drags the casket behind her as she runs toward a white building.
Oh, looks like she didn't find anything. If she sees a memento she likes, she adds it to her collection. This morgue is just an island in the middle of a sea-sized lake. I have no idea if there's more to this world beyond this lake. Isn't it odd that there's a morgue on this island, where no man has been for 1,000 years? Maybe this is the next life. Then again, bodies come floating here on a regular basis. As you can see, Porte doesn't talk, so she's not much help, you know? Did I say too much?
Holly chuckles and disappears.
Hold this formation, okay?
I'll get you next time!
So mad that that fucking bow was wasted. If you're gonna do something like that, then why not tie it to like a karma system? To the karma system, where like, hey, if you have really high karma when you pick up an item, there's a higher chance for it to get either a really bad prefix or a really powerful prefix, you know? Like high risk, high reward. So if you keep your karma really low, you don't have to worry about getting any items with bad stats, but you're also not going to get anything too powerful either. I would be more interested in something like that versus, yeah, so that one-time item that you picked up, excuse me, just happened to have a shitty stat. Oh well, too bad. Porte is staring at a piece of paper on the wall. When you try to touch the paper, Porte rams into you. She seems upset that you tried to touch the paper. You back away from Porte and she gives a satisfied nod before running away.
Made Porte mad, huh? She thinks that piece of paper is a message from God. I know, right? Isn't that the most ridiculous thing you've ever heard? Anyway, what it means is that someone else is in this morgue putting up these papers. But whoever that person is, they haven't shown themselves. If you're looking for something specific, I guess all you can do is observe her. I doubt you're here just because you're curious, right?
Holly chuckles and disappears. Is there anywhere else? I don't see her exclamation point anywhere. I guess we have to go back to that casket. Ah, there she is. The locked gate is open. Port must have opened it to oversee the caskets underground. At that moment, you hear the sound of a casket being dragged from the south. It seems Porte is still on this floor. You leave the area. When you peek inside, you see that the candle is unlit. Moonlight shines into the room through a small hole in the ceiling. Porte is quietly staring at the moon. Holly suddenly appears before you.
Porte likes shiny things, even though she doesn't understand their value. If she could, she'd probably add the full moon and all the magic it holds to her collection. Anyway, looks like today is almost over. Here, there is no yesterday or tomorrow, just a today that goes on forever.
With that, Holly chuckles and disappears. You should probably return to base for now. Oh my god! Oh, the other reason, completely unrelated. Well, okay, it's sort of related because my commentary was going to be how this is making us come back to the same labyrinth, the same areas again and again and again. Another reason why I like Etrian Odyssey 4 so much. Etrian Odyssey 5 was a great experience. It was a nice, neat little RPG package. Etrian Odyssey 4's twist in the final story dungeon is something that makes you appreciate how far you've come all over again. When I realized what was happening with Etrian Odyssey 4's final dungeon, not the post-game, but the final story dungeon, I was like, this is the coolest fucking thing I have ever experienced. And I love this fucking game. I'm telling you guys, Etrian Odyssey 4 ruined me. It destroyed me. And no dungeon crawler has... Well, I've had dungeon crawlers that I enjoyed, but none of them have come close to matching the experience that was EO4. In a heartbeat, if they manage to make Etrian Odyssey 4 available on modern consoles, I will abso-fucking-lutely play it again from scratch. Grasping Luca's tiny hand, Dronia continues to infuse her with magic. I'll do a fucking live dub of Etrian Odyssey 4.
I saw my birthday present. I can't believe how easily you fell for my lie about my birthday. I need to teach you to be more skeptical of others. Also, how dare you call me Auntie? I'm not that old, you know. I'm only...
Okay, as long as quality of life doesn't mean Grimoire Stones, because I'm going to be honest with you, the Grimoire Stones of Etrian Odyssey Untold are why I didn't finish the game. I was so fucking stressed out about trying to get lucky with drops on Grimoire Stones. So I'm fine if they add the quality of life updates, but please, for the love of Christ, no Grimoire Stones. Alright, Vim. Grimoire Stones were a new mechanic introduced in Etrian Odyssey Untold 1 and 2. This is going to get confusing. Etrian Odyssey Origins Collection is a collection of 3D remasters of the original Etrian Odyssey 1, 2, and 3. Etrian Untold, The Millennium Girl, and Etrian Untold 2, The Fafnir Knight were retellings of Etrian Odyssey 1 and 2 that added an actual RPG story mode, kind of so that players who don't like the open-endedness of Etrian Odyssey could feel like they had an actual plot. One of the elements that they added, in addition to an absolutely fucking banger remix soundtrack, and I mean insanely good remix soundtrack, were what were called Grimoire Stones. Grimoire Stones were a randomly dropped item from battles that could take on the properties of any skills that either your party had or that the enemy had. So you could get enemy skills on a Grimoire Stone, equip them to a party member, and that party member would have access to those skills. So it was kind of the way, it was kind of how the game allowed for subclassing because the first and second games originally didn't have subclassing. Here's where it got frustrating. The Grimoire Stone dropping is a completely random chance. You don't get to decide what skills it has. However, the maximum level that a Grimoire Stone can have of a skill is equal to the maximum level of the person who knows the skill. So, if you had a healer with, let's say, their mass heal spell at level 5 out of 10, you could get a Grimoire Stone with that mass heal spell, but the max level it could get randomly was level 5. If you brought the heal spell to 10 out of 10, then there was a chance you could get a Grimoire Stone with that heal spell at power level 10 out of 10. Which created a situation where, in order to properly subclass, you needed to somehow get Grimoire Stones with the skills that you wanted at a high enough level for them to even be useful. Versus if you subclassed in other Etrian games, you could just put skill points into the skills you wanted to level. But because of how it worked, getting a Grimoire Stone with the skill that you wanted at the level that you wanted it meant that you needed to dump skill points into a skill that you otherwise might never use because you're waiting to get a Grimoire Stone with that skill at the max level so that you can finally reclass your people into what you actually wanted them to be and then equip them with the Grimoire Stones that have the skills that you normally wouldn't have taught them otherwise. It is a massive amount of time investment on a system that is heavily based on RNG. And finally, you could also get Grimoire Stones that have the skills of the bosses that you fought. However, to get that Grimoire Stone to drop, it is a 0% chance unless you do a very specific set of instructions. I'm talking about your currency has to end in a specific digit. The time on your clock has to be at a specific digit. You need to have a specific number of people registered to your 3DS card. I'm talking about the most obscure bullshit that all has to be lined up precisely for the Grimoire Stone to drop. In short, fuck Grimoire Stones.
I'm exhausted. I never realized just how tiring a magic infusion could be.
Based off of what Tempest said, Untold 2 would allow you to stack Grimoire Stone skills together, so you could technically take a skill past maximum level. And the game even said some skills do have stat bonuses or additional. Like let's say that level 1 of a poison skill has a 10% chance to poison. Level 5 of a skill has a 40% chance to poison. Level 10 of a skill has an 80% chance to poison. Maybe that skill could technically be taken to level 15 and would have a 100% chance to poison. And the game says some skills can go over their natural max level. But it also said some skills don't have any additional effects past their max level. Do you want to know how the game tells you whether a skill gets any bonus stats past its max level or not? It doesn't. I'm gonna say controversial opinion, because also not even getting into the fact that people complained about the Fafnir Knight because the difficulty levels, all the difficulty levels really did was change how much HP the enemies had. So on the hardest difficulty, even basic enemies were fucking HP sponges, and the game's story was focused around your main character, the Highlander, being obscenely overpowered compared to everyone else. So his damage output was 3 to 4 times greater than anybody else's. So if you didn't build him to be the single main source of DPS, it was a fucking slog. So I say this as a massive fan of Etrian Odyssey. Untold, and especially Untold 2, were the sticker star of Etrian Odyssey. I mean it, Vim. I mean it, Vim. If you played Etrian Odyssey 4 and you played Etrian Odyssey 5 and then you went and played Untold 1 and 2, I figure most people would leave with the sensation of, this is not the Etrian Odyssey I know and love. There's something off about this. It is almost your feeding time, guys. Both of the cats are waiting right outside of my stream door because they know it's almost their food time. I think the next time it sends me back to the base, I'll take a quick break to feed the cats. Seriously, I'm gonna take a photo and post it in Pandalis Pics real quick. Hi, Alice, baby girl. Oh, here's her screaming. Oh my god, Alice is literally screaming, "Food!" Basic or advanced? Are we talking about what were the difficulty levels, basic or advanced? Yeah. You know me, Vim. I'm always gonna recommend, if you feel like you understand the mechanics of the game, I'm gonna recommend that you go for the harder difficulty level, because then you have the satisfaction of knowing each time you beat a boss or a hard fight that you beat it at the hardest possible, that you were able to take what the game threw at you and found a way to overcome it. And that is why I enjoy it so much. Because there are a lot of games that can make impossible difficulties just straight up unfair, but I have always felt that Etrian Odyssey's boss fights were legitimately challenging without being impossible. Undead Princess was a fucking nightmare. It took me like 60-something tries to finally beat Undead Princess. But when I did, it was because I felt like there was a slight amount of RNG, but it felt like the team comp that I had put together worked. A masked girl sits alone, staring out at the water. Porty sits perfectly still and continues to stare out at the water. Why is the game like this where it won't tell me what I need to do to progress it? Okay. We get to go even deeper. Oh, oh, the music changed. All right, I'm gonna go feed the cats while we soak in this atmosphere. I can feel that, the feeling like the Shadow Temple in Ocarina of Time. Okay, the one that always gets me is the Closure Woods subgate. The subgated Closure Woods from Mega Man Legends. This single track from Mega Man Legends gave me nightmares as a kid. Being in a cold, dark, and imagine the low poly of the game at the time, where like there wasn't much of a draw distance. Oh, also, invisible enemies that drop their camouflage only when they're charging straight at you. So you have less than 2 seconds to react before they're going to ram into you. That is horrifying. Yo, imagine. Oh, oh my God.
The battle's starting.
This is a fine formation.
Oh, this is great.
I can do it!
Incoming!
Follow me!
Yeah!
Here I come! All right!
I know.
Oh, that's so funny.
There.
I was like, all right, we need to kill it before it decides to show us, excuse me, what it's capable of doing. I hate all of this.
Let the battle begin!
Hold this formation.
One jackpot!
I like this dungeon a lot. I really like this. I hope it gets even fucking spookier the deeper we go.
I told you we'd win!
This is kind of fucking cool.
Ready to engage.
Yeah, but what if the next floor's walls are covered in blood?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's our chance to attack!
I can. Justice wins.
Time to go to work.
Here!
Yeah, what? How bold of you.
Missed!
Yeah! I know.
Incoming!
I wanted to get scary. I hope whatever is at the bottom of this fucking dungeon scares the absolute shit out of me, all right? Give me a fucking boss that chases me relentlessly, and I have to find my way back up to Porte before she can help.
Let's do it. Yep, this'll do.
Once more!
Incoming. Follow me. Take that. We win.
Let the battle begin!
I remember these guys.
Here!
I can do it. Yeah.
I'm coming!
Incoming!
Yeah.
We did it!
The scream that would play whenever a Redead spotted you always scared the shit out of me.
Too fast, am I? Ready to engage.
This'll do nicely.
Here! Jackpot!
Missed me!
Dude, all right. So the first time I played Dead Space, Avian, was because I'd seen playthroughs, but I had never played it myself. The first time I played Dead Space was while I was visiting a friend's place in Florida in 2009. And this friend had a very weird work shift hours. So around like 8, 9 p.m., he would already be in bed. But I obviously was too awake to go to sleep that early. So he said, you can log into my Steam account and play whatever you want. Just make sure you keep these headphones on. So I was like, why not play Dead Space? So imagine me having to keep quiet because if I shout or scream or cry, it's going to wake my friend up who's sleeping in the bed right behind me. Imagine me in a dark room, surround sound headphones on, playing Dead Space in the pitch dark.
I'm coming! It's our chance!
Follow me!
I took so long to walk through any fucking corridor. After the first time of going back through a corridor I thought was safe and having a monster pop up, never again.
Let the battle begin!
Yep, this'll do.
Once more!
Follow me!
Incoming!
I can do it!
I'm...
All right!
Better than nothing.
There!
Yeah!
Oh.
Yes!
Not bad.
It would one-shot your entire party? It didn't look like it was that strong.
The battle's starting.
This is a fine formation. Yep, yep.
Here! Jackpot!
There!
Tuh, tuh.
Take that!
I don't know if I would call them really built.
I'm coming!
Because by now the game expects me to have reclassed them and given them additional bonus stats and passive abilities and stuff like that, and I don't really care to do that.
Fight!
Better than nothing.
Here!
There! Yeah!
I'm sure if I took an afternoon and
I
just
can do it!
rebirthed everybody for the bonus stats and then leveled them back up, we would probably be curb stomping this entire dungeon. I mean, technically we already are, but you know what I mean. Oh my god.
Time to go to work.
Let's go with this formation! How's that?
Yeah! I can do it!
Oh.
Missed!
I know.
I'll go too! I know my role.
Here!
Who's next?
I don't think I can handle jump scares either.
The battle's starting.
I can work with this formation. Here!
Yeah!
I would love to see how most of you would react to a Mary Skelter Nightmare Chase. I really want to know how you guys would react to a Mary Skelter Nightmare Chase.
Not bad! Yeah!
For those of you who don't know, in Mary Skelter, when the FOE notices you, you go what's called into Nightmare Chase mode, which is that your over map is disabled. You literally do not have access to your mini map, and you need to run until either you get far enough away from it that it loses sight of you and you fall out of nightmare mode, or it catches up to you, especially if you're in a dead end. So you have to genuinely remember what the map layout of the dungeon was like. Now, you can fight it, and you can knock it down, you can incapacitate it, but you can't kill it. You can just knock it unconscious long enough to give you a head start of running away.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, Nightmare Chase is not a turn-based thing. If you stay in one place, like if you notice when the enemy only moves if I move a tile. If you stay still in Nightmare Chase, the enemy will catch up to you. It is an active time chase.
Not there. I'm coming! Incoming!
Excellent, Victor.
I mean, don't force yourself to play the game if you don't think you're going to be a fan of it. I'm just talking about what makes these games unique and entertaining.
Don't get cocky now.
This'll do nicely.
Here, jackpot!
Incoming.
Huh?
Shit. Shit.
Incoming!
Who's next?
Let's begin.
I can work with this formation.
This is too dangerous.
Always remember the adage, nothing is more terrifying than the thing you can't see.
Stop resisting.
This'll
There.
Follow me.
I'm coming! Oh,
Yeah.
incoming!
I know.
Ah!
Yeah. They'll go too.
How's that?
Total annihilation.
Oh dear.
This formation's on fire! Here!
Incoming. Yeah.
I'm coming!
Yeah,
Incoming!
I can do it. All right.
Here I come!
I'm there.
Yeah, there.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna see how deep this dungeon goes. Maybe a hard stop at 10 if we really haven't hit a point where we have to go back to the base. But otherwise, the next time that it gives us an opportunity to go back to base, that's probably when I'm gonna call stream for tonight.
Incoming!
Let's go with this formation.
This formation?
An excellent lineup.
Running gets a bad rap. Another battle? I know my role.
Here!
Yeah.
How's that?
Follow me.
We won!
Incoming!
This formation's on fire!
Incoming.
Missed me!
I can... There.
Take that!
Yeah. Yeah.
The eyes on that are really creepy.
We did it!
Those enemies in particular remind me of the ones from, like the Snowdrakes from, Undertale. I know it's not exactly the same, but the way that their mouth or their pincers are just makes me think of that.
Let's do it! This formation's on fire!
Here!
There.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dewey!
take that!
Yeah!
You thought you could defeat me?
Very long and empty hallway.
Ready to engage.
Hold this formation, okay?
Once more!
Yeah.
Oh,
I can do it.
Yeah!
take that!
Huh? Ah! Me next.
Let's once more!
I do like the art design on these enemies, though. I think they're very cool. Ah, we found the steps.
Stop resisting! Better than nothing.
How's that?
Incoming. We won.
A barrier in all directions. How precise. Oh shit, I can't place any more mud exits. I knew I should have gotten rid of one of the other ones.
Fight.
Let's go with this formation. Here.
Oh.
Unfortunately, my complaints about this game are much more numerous than my praises of the game. And I recognize that it just means it's not my cup of tea. Not that it's a bad game. But I do get worried that people who touch this as their first experience with a first-person dungeon crawler may put the genre down for good. Because there's a lot that I feel like it does inefficiently compared to other dungeon crawlers.
Incoming! Let's go with this formation. There.
Besides at Train Odyssey, okay, here is the order that I suggest people try. If you are getting into dungeon crawlers for the very first time, I would recommend you start with Demon Gaze. Even though you may prefer the realistic style of games like Stranger of Sword City more than the anime style of Demon Gaze is very upfront about its classes, their roles. There's not as much to keep track of compared to everything else. So I would say start with Demon Gaze. If you pick up Demon Gaze really easily and you're like, you know what? I want more of this type of game, then get Demon Gaze 2. But it's important that you play Demon Gaze 1 first because Demon Gaze 2 starts you off with a lot of hybrid classes, which may not make sense unless you understand how Demon Gaze 1's classes worked. If you play Demon Gaze and go, you know what? I enjoyed this, but I want something different. I want something more difficult. I'm not sure yet. Then I would go from Demon Gaze to buying the double pack. It's called, oh god. Shit, help me out. I know it's Stranger of Sword City Revisited, and what else? Help me out, Vim. It was based on Students of the Round. Saviors of Sapphire Wings, yes. It is a double pack called Saviors of Sapphire Wings / Stranger of Sword City Revisited. If you still feel like you need to figure out how the game works, do Saviors of Sapphire Wings first. But if you cleared through Demon Gaze easily and you're like, I want something that's less handholdy, then jump into Stranger of Sword City. If you finish Stranger of Sword City and go, I want something that's just about as tough, I want a unique experience, but I understand what I'm doing, go pick up Undernaut's Labyrinth of Yomi. Undernauts is a very creepy, very interesting game. I love how it handles the switch system, the switch boost system. And also, it's very unique how it tackles the idea of a world where humans used to traveling interdimensionally have to interact with strange creatures, and not every strange creature you meet is evil. You can kill practically any of the creatures that you come across. You can fight and kill them if you want, even though they're NPCs. But not all of them are bad.
My friend. Follow me!
I would not recommend Undernauts for new players to the genre, but I really enjoyed how it mixed the Switch Boost system with the Dungeons and Dragons style skill point allocation system.
Who's next?
Mary Skelter is good if you ever thought to yourself, hey, what if I read through an entire audiobook instead of listening to it?
Time to go to work.
Hold this formation, okay?
Once more. We win.
I am very excited for Manu. I don't know what to expect from Manu. The art style suggests or makes it look like it was designed for younger players, but something tells me that's not the actual case. So I'm eager to see what Manu brings to the table.
Once more.
Yeah.
I just hope, since it's...
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm coming.
I don't know. I don't know.
You thought you could defeat me?
I'm on fire.
I know my role.
There.
Yeah. Yeah, so.
Yeah. Not bad.
There. Yeah.
I know.
Here I come.
Me next.
That's what you get!
Easy peasy.
Incoming.
Yep, this'll do.
One jackpot. I don't.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Justice wins!
Good morning. What up? We're kind of nearing the end of today's stream, Mura. I'm gonna go back to base and then maybe explore one more floor. But part of me wants to just stop
Let the
here for
battle
tonight,
begin.
just because
Good formation.
based on how far down we fell, there's, I believe, 2 more floors after this one. And I kind of think it might be weird if I go down and do one more floor and then stop and then come back and there's literally just 1 floor left in the dungeon. So I don't know how you guys feel, but I'm thinking this might be a good stopping point when we go back. I know not much happened as like an ending point, but maybe I'll go down the steps and see if it... what up? What up, guys? Hello, everybody. We are just debating whether or not we want to call it end of stream, actually. We made significant progress, but I don't know how much more there is to this place.
This'll do nicely.
There.
Incoming.
No, you're cool. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We'll see how I'm feeling. My only major concern is that I have a session at 9 a.m. tomorrow that is going to be vocally intense. So part of me is like, I would rather err on the side of... Yeah, we're definitely going back to base.
Here I come.
There. We did it.
To the surprise of no one.
Oh. I kinda want to see. I kind of want to see what happens. I do. I want to see if it's the Reaper or if it's a different enemy. Maybe the Reaper's just in the initial area. Maybe this is a different enemy.
What did I miss?
Who knows, right? Only one way to find out. I need to run, I run. You know how it goes. Oh.
Let's begin.
Yep, it's our Reaper boy. All right, we're just leaving. We're just leaving.
Is my hair?
Nope.
Let's walk away from this one.
Nope. Goodbye. Now, can we get back unscathed? Relatively. And collect all of this mana. Easy peasy. No problem, evening music. Also, can you guys please stop taking all of my gotcha summon luck? I would really appreciate if I could get one of my 2 missing units from the banner tomorrow. Please? I've been very kind and patient.
Repair. Yeah, everything's in working order.
All right, I'm gonna let chat vote on this because I know it's a bit of a wet fart if I just finish it here, but I'll let chat vote on whether I do one more floor and then stop no matter what, or if I just call it now and then we resume next time we come back here. So let me get a poll up. Beep 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 beep. All right, what do one more floor? Call it a night. All right. While I stretch. Whew. Either way, when I'm done with this stream, I have to go and edit an hour and a half of my own voice. I am not looking forward to it. I've got to do it though, because it's a very valuable job. When's the last time I checked Apprentice's notes? It's been a while. All right, cool. Okay, at least before I sign off, tell me where I can find potatoes. Where is an easy place for me to farm potatoes? Because I'm so fucking sick of the fact that I missed out on this because I didn't manage to find 12 fucking potatoes. Oh, fuck off. I hate that. Just to get more options. Gross. All right, well, that'll do it for me today. I'm going to be upfront with you guys. Technically, I should be streaming tomorrow, but I don't know how I'm going to feel after being double booked tomorrow. And more importantly, on Wednesday, I have a 9 a.m. session that I know is going to be vocally intense. And then on Thursday, I am double booked. So I don't know yet how I feel about streaming tomorrow. If I do stream, it would be for Mega Man X Command Mission. And I don't want to put it off, even though you guys would end up having to wait anyway, because that's the last time I stream before I go to RecCon. But I will see how it feels. I didn't even know if I was going to be streaming today. Technically, I would not be streaming today had it not been for the fact that instead of doing Labyrinth of Refrain, we did 6 hours of Mahjong yesterday. So this was kind of my throwing you guys a bone. But my flight info has not been confirmed yet. I can't really discuss it right now. All you need to know is that we are working on it. As far as I know, the offer is still on the table. The event is still interested in having me. We're just working on it. Oh, Fairy, if you missed out on it, you need to go watch yesterday's VOD. I promise you, you do not understand how epic last night's stream turned out to be. I mean that sincerely. None of us were prepared for the nail-biting excitement that was 5.5, 6 hours of Mahjong. I am not exaggerating any of this. Chat can vouch for me. It was a character arc, it was a roller coaster, it was a redemption arc, it was a surprise twist final boss, it was everything. It was better than some of my dedicated planned streams. Let me put it that way. Anyway, with that being said, let me find out who we're gonna raid tonight. Jen Losi, Rick P. Griffin, Slush Dog, Alpha Aniki, they got a lot of people. Pocky Plays, Tokushatsu. Oh, we definitely got to raid AKL. He's got Hi-Fi Rush going on. I know that we raid him a lot, but this is for the game rather than the streamer this time around. No, that's too mean. There's our raid phrase. There you go. So I love you guys very much. I'll try and keep you posted on what we do for tomorrow. Whether or not I end up streaming, thank you very much for understanding. I hope to give the best performance that I can on the upcoming work. I have a very, very busy week ahead of me. God, I hope I can stay awake long enough to edit this audio tonight. Good night, everybody. Let's raid.